Picture this. You're standing in a 1,000-year-old market where North African vendors sell fresh sea urchins, while Byzantine golden mosaics glitter just blocks away. Planning 3 days in Palermo but overwhelmed by this incredible cultural melting pot? This video shows exactly how to experience the best of Sicily's chaotic capital without missing the hidden gems that most tourists walk right past. We're covering the must-see Norman palaces, secret street food spots where locals actually eat, the perfect beach escape from the summer heat, and the one booking mistake that could ruin your entire cathedral visit. This is how to spend 3 days in Palermo. Let's dive in. Day 1. Get your bearings and dive into history. Start your Palermo adventure at 8:30 in the morning at the Norman Palace, home to Europe's most stunning chapel. The Palazzo dei Normanni opens early, and you'll want to book tickets online in advance. Tickets cost $21 per person on weekends when the royal apartments are open, or $17 on weekdays when they're closed, to avoid disappointment. Head straight to the Palatine Chapel on the second floor, where Byzantine artisans created wall-to-wall gold mosaics that'll leave you speechless. This Arab-Norman UNESCO site perfectly captures Sicily's unique cultural fusion. But here's the insider tip. Avoid Tuesdays and Thursdays when the royal apartments close for government meetings. After 2 hours exploring the palace, walk 5 minutes to Palermo Cathedral. Entry to the main church is free, but pay the additional $8 to climb the rooftop for panoramic city views, or $17 for the complete ticket, including tombs, treasury, and crypts. The cathedral showcases layers of architectural history from Norman to Baroque, and houses the tombs of Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II. For lunch, skip the tourist restaurants near the cathedral and head to nearby Palermo Market, Sicily's oldest and largest food market. Try pani camusa, the famous spleen sandwich at a local stall for around $3, or grab arancini from street vendors for $2 each. The market atmosphere is electric, with vendors calling out their wares in the traditional Abaniate style. Spend your afternoon exploring Quattro Conti, the Baroque intersection that divides Palermo into 4 historic districts. Each corner represents a different season and Spanish king, creating an outdoor architectural museum. From here, walk to the nearby Pretoria Fountain, nicknamed the Fountain of Shame for its nude statues. End your day at Teatro Massimo, Italy's largest opera house and the 3rd largest in Europe. Guided tours run daily from 9:30 in the morning until 7 in the evening for $13 per person, with reduced rates of $7 for under 26. The 40-minute tour showcases the incredible neoclassical architecture and perfect acoustics that made this theater famous in The Godfather Part 3. But before you book that expensive dinner at a tourist trap, here's what the guidebooks won't tell you about eating like a local. Day 2. Markets, neighborhoods, and authentic flavors. Begin your second day at 9 in the morning exploring La Vucciria Market, the atmospheric market that transforms from bustling food bazaar by day to lively nightlife district after dark. Browse fresh seafood, vibrant produce, and traditional crafts while soaking up the authentic Sicilian atmosphere. This is where locals shop, making it perfect for observing daily Palermitan life. Don't miss the dramatic displays of swordfish steaks, fresh tuna, and exotic spices that showcase Sicily's position as a Mediterranean crossroads. Walk through the historic Calza district, once the Arab quarter and now an artistic neighborhood filled with street art and artisan workshops. This area survived heavy World War II bombing and has been beautifully restored while maintaining its authentic character. Stop at the stunning Santa Maria dell'Ammiraglio Church, known as La Martorana, where Norman-era mosaics rival those in the Palatine Chapel. Entry costs $2 and reveals the incredible fusion of Islamic, Byzantine, and Christian artistic traditions that define Sicilian culture. The Palazzo Abatellis, home to Sicily's most important art collection, focusing on medieval through 18th century works. The entrance fee of $9 grants access to masterpieces, including Antonello da Messina's Annunciation and the famous Triumph of Death fresco. The building itself represents a stunning example of Catalan Gothic architecture, designed by Carlo Scarpa to perfectly showcase the artworks. For a mid-morning coffee break, visit Casa Stagnita near Piazza Bellini, the oldest family-owned coffee roaster in Palermo since the 1920s. A traditional espresso costs around $1.30, and you can enjoy it while admiring the beautiful Baroque churches surrounding the square. Try their granita with brioche, a traditional Sicilian breakfast that locals enjoy year-round, not just in summer. Before lunch, explore the fascinating Palazzo Chiaramonte Steri, a 14th century palace that served as headquarters for the Spanish Inquisition. The guided tours, available for $11, reveal medieval frescoes and graffiti left by prisoners in the Inquisition dungeons. This lesser-known attraction provides crucial context for understanding Sicily's complex historical layers. Lunch at a local trattoria like Osteria Pizzeria de Carlo, located near Piazza Enrico d'Orleans, tucked away from tourist areas but just 10 minutes from the Cathedral. Their innovative pizzas with pumpkin cream, almonds, and burrata cost around $13 and represent creative Sicilian cuisine at its finest. Full meals at authentic trattorias range from $17 to $28 per person, including pasta, bread, and house wine. Order the house specialty pasta con le sarde, featuring fresh sardines, wild fennel, and pine nuts that perfectly captures Sicily's unique flavor profile. Spend your afternoon in the elegant Politeama Libertà district, perfect for shopping and people-watching. Walk down Via della Libertà, Palermo's main shopping street, lined with Art Nouveau buildings and designer boutiques. Stop at the neoclassical Politeama Theater for photos and explore the surrounding cafes and gelaterias. Visit the nearby Villa Giulia, Palermo's first public garden designed in 1789, where locals gather for afternoon strolls among exotic plants and historic monuments. Don't miss the incredible Oratorio del Rosario di San Domenico, where Giacomo Serpota's Baroque stucco work creates an otherworldly atmosphere. Entry costs $3 and showcases the most spectacular decorative arts in Sicily. The intricate white stucco figures seem to dance across the walls, representing the pinnacle of Baroque craftsmanship. For dinner, venture beyond the tourist center to experience Palermo's incredible street food scene. Head to Ni Franco u Vastidaru on Via Vittorio Emanuele for authentic panelle and croquet sandwiches. These chickpea fritters and potato croquettes cost around $4 total and represent the best of Sicilian street food traditions. Try the legendary panica meusa for the complete Palermo experience, though vegetarians can opt for the equally delicious pane panelle sandwich. Day 3, Beachscape and Hidden Gems. Start your final day with a 30-minute bus ride to Mondello Beach using Amat Bus Route 806 from Piazza Crispi near Politeama. The bus costs $1.50 for a 90-minute ticket and departs every half hour. Mondello features a stunning crescent of white sand, turquoise Mediterranean waters, and iconic Art Nouveau changing cabins from the early 1900s that have become Instagram famous worldwide. The beach stretches for nearly 2 kilometers between dramatic headlands, creating a natural amphitheater that protects swimmers from strong currents. Rent a sunbed for around $17 per day, or spread your towel on the free public areas. The water stays warm through October, making this perfect for swimming and relaxation. Local beach clubs offer amenities like umbrellas, showers, and bars, serving fresh seafood and classic Italian beach snacks. For a unique experience, climb Monte Pellegrino, the mountain that German writer Goethe called the most beautiful promontory in the world. Take bus route 812 from Politeama for a scenic 25-minute ride, or drive if you've rented a car. The sanctuary of Santa Rosalia at the summit offers breathtaking panoramic views across the Gulf of Palermo and houses the shrine of Palermo's patron saint. Entry is free, but consider the small donation to help maintain this important pilgrimage site. Grab lunch at one of the beachfront restaurants where fresh seafood pasta costs around $20 to $25, or stick to street food vendors for budget options under $11. Try the local specialty sfincione, a thick Sicilian pizza topped with tomatoes, onions, anchovies, and caciocavallo cheese that costs around $3 per slice. Return to central Palermo in the late afternoon to explore the atmospheric Capo Market, another authentic neighborhood market perfect for last-minute souvenir shopping. This market specializes in clothing, leather goods, and household items alongside traditional food stalls. Local specialties like Sicilian almonds, pistachios, and traditional sweets make excellent gifts and cost significantly less than tourist shops. Look for cannoli shells, arancini mix, and bottles of local olive oil that capture Sicily's flavors. Visit the impressive San Giuseppe dei Teatini Church, a Baroque masterpiece often overlooked by tourists. The incredibly ornate interior rivals any European cathedral, but entry is completely free. Spend time admiring the marble work and frescoed ceilings that took decades to complete. The church represents the pinnacle of Sicilian Baroque architecture, with every surface decorated in elaborate detail that tells stories from Catholic tradition. Explore the hidden gem of Palazzo Conte Federico, Europe's oldest inhabited palace, where the same noble family has lived for over 800 years. Private tours cost $22 and reveal medieval architecture, priceless antiques, and family stories spanning centuries. The palace kitchens still contain Norman-era foundations, while upper floors showcase Baroque and neoclassical renovations. For your final evening, experience Palermo's legendary nightlife in the Vucciria district. Start with aperitivo at local wine bars, where Sicilian wines cost around $4 to $7 per glass. Try local specialties like Nero d'Avola or Grillo while sampling small plates of cheese, olives, and cured meats. The atmosphere transforms as evening progresses, with street musicians, outdoor dining, and impromptu celebrations that capture Palermo's infectious energy. Consider taking an evening food tour that combines multiple neighborhoods and includes wine tastings, market visits, and traditional dining experiences. These 3-hour tours cost around $55 to $67 per person, but provide insider access to locations you'd never find independently, plus cultural context that enriches every bite. If not doing a tour, end your 3 days with dinner at a traditional osteria like Biso Bistrot behind Quattro Canti. This converted bookshop serves creative Sicilian cuisine in an intimate atmosphere with main courses ranging from $15 to $22. Their pasta with cauliflower and swordfish rolls stuffed with raisins showcase Sicily's unique flavor combinations that blend Italian, Arab, and North African influences into something completely distinctive. Essential practical information. Getting around the city. Transportation in Palermo centers around the AMAT bus system, with tickets costing $1.50 for 90 minutes or $4 for daily passes. Buy tickets at tobacco shops or newsstands, never on board where prices increase to $2. The historic center also features free shuttle buses connecting major tourist sites every 10 to 15 minutes. Airport transfers. From Palermo Airport, take the Prestia e Comande shuttle bus directly to the city center for $6 41 way or $11 round trip. Buses depart every 30 minutes and take approximately 40 to 55 minutes to reach central locations like Teatro Politeama and the main train station. Accommodation. For accommodation, budget travelers can find excellent bed and breakfasts from $39 to $67 per night in the historic center. Mid-range hotels like Massimo Plaza Hotel cost $78 to $134 nightly, with central locations and breakfast included. Luxury options such as Villa Igiea start around $223, but offer exceptional service and sea views. Weather and packing essentials. Pack comfortable walking shoes, as Palermo's historic center features uneven stone streets and significant hills. Summer temperatures exceed 30 degrees Celsius, so lightweight clothing and sun protection are essential. Spring and fall offer the most pleasant weather with mild temperatures and fewer crowds. Mistakes to avoid. Accommodation booking errors. The biggest expensive mistake involves booking last-minute accommodations during peak season when prices triple and quality options disappear. Book at least 2 months ahead for July and August visits, or consider shoulder seasons for better deals and smaller crowds. Tourist trap dining. Avoid restaurants with English menus near major tourist sites like the Cathedral and Quattro Canti, where prices inflate dramatically for mediocre food. Walk just 2 blocks away to find authentic trattorias, where locals eat with half the prices and double the quality. Driving disasters. Don't attempt to drive in central Palermo unless absolutely necessary. The traffic is chaotic. Parking costs exceed $22 daily, and restricted zones can result in substantial fines. Walking and public transportation handle everything you need efficiently and affordably. So there you have it, 3 days that'll give you both the Instagram shots and authentic Palermo experience that most tourists miss completely. This is Explorer's Radar, where we uncover the best travel experiences that go beyond typical tourist trails. Which day appeals to you most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video if it helped with your Palermo planning. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out the next video for another amazing city worth adding to your travel list. See you there!